challenges running an organization as a woman in this environment, which is very patriarchal, and it's almost like a man's world. And the culture is almost it's almost like that. That's how things are done, and it's quite difficult. So you just have to, I guess, be very hardworking, know what you want, and go for it very boldly and like with confidence. And in some ways, you have to be aggressive. Otherwise, people will just, look at you and take you like as a, almost as a joke. Like they don't take you seriously. We go out to talk to partners, and most of these gatekeepers in organizations are men, and so there are certain expectations as a woman when you go in that maybe there are certain, like there's a way you would do things, or there are certain favors they would ask, and it's almost like part of like the culture, and like it's very normal to them. But you have to say no, and you have to be aggressive, and you have to be firm in your values, and just like what the goal is, and going for that, and trying to make sure you're achieving your goals instead of just getting stuck because of all this bureaucratic or this way of sort of pushing women down. The same challenges that hinder women from getting into engineering and science subjects and like aviation, all these things, like whatever is hindering women to get into all these professions is also hindering women from getting into the technology space. And I think it all starts with, first of all, if a woman is going to try something different, which is what innovation is, right? Applying better ways of doing things, new ideas, new methods, new products, then I think there's a lot of people in Tanzania, that mostly men and like even some women, who are ready to say you can't do it, and it's because you're a woman. And it's always like people will doubt, and so you find that it's quite hard and difficult for a woman to get out of that comfort zone and do something completely different from anybody else, something completely innovative that has never been done, something fresh. It's hard, and it's because, first of all, the culture kind of makes you believe that you can't do it simply because you're a woman. And so it's almost like you have to break that barrier first, before we can get more women into this technology space, because you have to be innovative. It's quite new. It's like you'd have to do things that people maybe haven't seen before or haven't experienced before, new things. And it's hard for anyone, and especially for a woman. And so we have to just find ways to encourage more women to do these scary things, to try new things. And it starts from when they are young. And that is why we invest in kids, and we make sure we are telling kids from a very young age and teaching them that you can be anything you want. You can do anything you want. As long as you work hard, you can do that. I think another thing that is quite challenging is resources. I think obviously there is funding, that is just one, but also I think women need mentorship. They need to see other women who have done incredible things, like learn from them, and that is not always readily available for people. And so it's almost like we need to build this ecosystem of people who have done amazing work that young girls can aspire to, and like be inspired to do amazing things in Tanzania. As a leader at Ubongo, it's such a great opportunity, and also a vehicle for innovation and applying technology to solve problems, using technology to solve problems. And it's quite exciting in the sense that for me, I see it as a platform to drive change in a very creative way. It's not like it's not like we are what we are doing is quite different from what has been done before, especially in the African context. We are educating kids in a fun way, and we are doing it in a way that motivates them to learn and to want to be better, to grow. So I feel like it's a very effective way, and not just that's not just a personal opinion. It's actually a fact, because we have conducted studies that have shown that kids who watch our content improve tremendously in learning, in English skills, in counting skills, in math, in science, and it's like undeniably effective. So it's empowering, because you get to come here every day and make a difference in someone else's life. I think in years to come, we will have kids who would say, because I watched Ubongo Kids and because I watched Akili and Me, I feel that I've grown into a much better person that I am today. And either it has helped me excel in life, it has helped me excel in school, in my studies, or it has really made me an incredible creative person. Because we are sparking imagination in children. We are inspiring them to think beyond what they see or beyond the surface, and to go out and do things. And just be free and embracing that creativity. I think it's incredible, and it's very empowering for anyone who, at some capacity, engages with this work. I think if you look around the country, even the African continent, there's quite a lot of problems. And I see all these problems as opportunities to make a difference. To make a difference in someone's life, and also make money. It is an opportunity. There is a lot of opportunity. So I think if you look at problems with fresh eyes and say, how can I solve this problem? I think that's a place to start. And how can I contribute by solving this problem? Then going out and finding new ways to do that. In a very innovative way, but also using technology to solve that problem. So I think obviously there's not like so many opportunities like just readily available, but I think one can go and seek them out and empower themselves, equip themselves in some way to be able to be the problem solvers that we can be. So to the woman out there who aspires to create innovative products or solve a problem of any kind using technology, I think one of the things that I would encourage them to build and to have is confidence. So obviously there will be, I think there's a lot of challenges out there to anyone again, but I think specifically to a woman, it's incredibly hard, because there's a lot of doubters and people who think, well, because you're a woman, you probably can do it. And you just have to believe that you can and have confidence in yourself and learn from the people you're trying to reach. And of course, surround yourself with people who are also innovative and doing incredible things in the technological space, and learn as much as possible from them. And obviously, it's not just like it's not like you're imitating, but you're like you're looking for inspiration and gleaning as much information as possible, so that you can also grow your product and do whatever it is that you want to do. So I think I would say yes, it's confidence. Believe that you can do anything. That is one. Two, learn from your customers and users as much as possible. Three, surround yourself with people who are also innovative and doing incredible things in technology, and learn as much as possible from them.